Before we set up automation, it felt like we were doing two jobs at once, building things all day and then trying to run an office at night. Now, it's different. Invoices are already half done before we even sit down. We use templates, so all we do is tweak the details for each job, confirm the amounts, and hit send. What used to be a couple hours of manual typing, chasing numbers, and trying to remember what got done on which day is now a quick review. We get invoices out faster, and we get paid faster. Phone calls used to be a mess. We'd be on a ladder or in a trench, and the phone would ring. If we answered, the job slowed down. If we didn't, we missed the lead. Half the time, calls went to voicemail that nobody checked until later. Now, calls are routed automatically to someone who actually picks up the phone, answers basic questions, and books the appointment on the spot. New jobs get on the calendar without pulling the crew off their tools, and nobody's trying to text bids between tasks. Parts were another constant headache. We'd show up on site, open the truck, and realize we were missing something small but critical. That meant extra runs to the supply house, blown schedules, and frustrated customers. Now, parts reorder themselves when they get low. We track inventory, and when a certain item hits the minimum level, an order is triggered automatically. The crew shows up with what they need, when they need it, instead of scrambling. Quotes used to pile up at the end of the week. We'd walk jobs, take notes, promise to get that quote out soon, and then spend our evenings trying to catch up. By the time we sent some of them, the customer had already moved on. Now, quotes are generated from templates. We plug in the specifics, adjust a few line items, and send. The follow-ups are automated too. Customers get a reminder if they haven't responded. What used to be a weekend project is now something we can knock out in minutes. Reviews were always an afterthought. We knew we should ask, but by the time the job wrapped up, we were already on to the next one. We left a lot of good reviews on the table. Now, after a job closes, the customer automatically gets a text or email asking for feedback and a review link. They can respond from their phone in seconds. Our online reputation grows without us having to chase anyone down. The difference is simple. All the stuff that used to drag us down, invoices, phone calls, parts, quotes, reviews, runs on systems instead of our spare time. We're still doing the work. We're still on the job site. But we aren't buried under admin anymore. BotAdmins handled all the technical stuff. They asked us how we actually work, showed us options, and then built the automations around our business. I didn't wire anything up. I just confirmed what made sense when their team brought it to me. Now we get our hours back. The jobs keep flowing, and the business finally feels like it's running the way it should.